Imagine walking into a room and without saying a word, your presence sends shivers down spines. Why is it that Sigma females, without even trying, stir fear, awe, and total horror in the hearts of people around them? Once upon a regular Tuesday in a downtown coffee shop, a woman named Lana walked in. No designer bag, no makeup glam, no entourage. Just her hoodie, and her calm eyes that seemed to have lived 10 lives already. She ordered black coffee, sat at the corner, and started reading a book on behavioral psychology. She didn't look around, didn't flinch at the loud laughter behind her, and didn't even react when the barista forgot to call her name. 10 minutes later, every person in that shop was side-eyeing her, whispering about how she was too calm, mysterious, and even a little scary. But all Lana was doing was being her Sigma female self. Sigma females don't try to scare people, they just do. Because in a world addicted to noise, performance, and validation, a woman who chooses silence, depth, and independence is absolutely terrifying. Ladies of the royal realms, what is it about you that makes people freeze in awe, tremble in confusion, or avoid eye contact like you're some undercover detective? Today we're pulling back the curtain on the things Sigma females unknowingly do that send chills down the spines of everyone around them. And trust me, you don't even realize you're doing it. As Carl Jung once said, the most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. Well, Sigma females have done just that, and that's exactly what terrifies the world. So watch till the end, ladies, because by understanding these subconscious power plays you're already making, you'll learn to own them even more. And on your Sigma female journey, owning your impact is everything. Let's be real, ladies. When you're a Sigma female, you don't walk into a room. You change its frequency, and you don't even do it on purpose. It's your energy. Your energy is like a silent siren song. You don't need volume to be heard. You don't need drama to be noticed. You just are. And that's enough to freak people out. The world expects women to be predictable, to please, to play along. But you're not here for the performance. You're the mystery in a world that worships transparency. People often say, there's something about her, but they can't put a finger on it. That something is your unapologetic autonomy, your unwillingness to fit into molds, and it's horrifying because it makes people question their own choices. You reflect back what they've been avoiding. That's not just unnerving, it's spiritual warfare with eyeliner. Take, for instance, how you listen, not nodding excessively, not jumping in to interrupt. You listen, deeply, quietly, and that silence. It's not passive, it's powerful. People can't handle being truly seen, and when you look at them with those all-knowing eyes, it feels like you've read their secrets and judged them already. But you haven't. You're just observing. That's what terrifies them, the possibility that you see through their masks. Then there's your ability to disappear, and not in a dramatic storm-off type of way. You just vanish. One minute you're there, the next you're off to recharge, write, travel, meditate, or just vibe in solitude. People aren't used to that. They're used to explaining, announcing, posting about every move. But you, ladies, you disappear into your own world and re-emerge stronger. That ghosting energy, it horrifies those who need constant attention to feel alive. And speaking of attention, your refusal to chase it is iconic. You don't compete. You don't try to outshine. You withdraw when others perform. And that's a psychological horror movie in the minds of attention seekers. It's not arrogance, it's sovereignty. You know who you are, and you don't need external applause. In a world where people sell their souls for likes, that's terrifying. Let's not forget how you handle confrontation. You don't yell, you don't plead, you cut with precision. Your words are sharp, surgical. When someone crosses your boundary, you don't explode. You state the facts, you hold the gaze, and you walk away. People are left with their own echo, haunted by the calmness of your truth. That's psychological dominance, baby, and it's chilling. Then there's your circle, or lack thereof. Sigma females don't collect friends like trophies. You don't fake smiles. Your circle is sacred, intentional, minimal. That exclusivity, it terrifies people because it makes them feel unworthy. People want to be accepted by everyone. But you don't need the crowd. You are the crowd. Even your self-discipline is scary. The way you say no without guilt. the way you stick to your routines, the way you protect your peace like it's a holy temple. People aren't used to that. They're used to over-explaining, over-committing, overdoing. But you, ladies, you choose your battles. You prioritize rest, goals, and mental clarity. And that kind of radical self-respect sends a chill down society's spine. Oh, and your intellect, that sharp, agile, strategic mind, it unnerves people who rely on charm and surface-level chatter. You don't just talk, you think, you challenge, you observe, you ask questions that dig beneath the surface, and when you speak, it's with substance. People feel exposed around you, like you're mentally undressing their illusions. But the ultimate horror, the real reason people lose sleep over you, is your emotional independence. You don't need anyone to complete you. You don't beg, you don't cling, you don't operate from desperation. Your love is a choice, not a transaction. And that, my royal realms, is a rare, powerful thing. It shakes people to their core, because if you don't need them, they can't manipulate you, they can't control you. And that, ladies, is absolutely terrifying. You see, being a Sigma female is like walking around with a spiritual sword invisible to the world. You cut through illusions, you unsettle egos, and you awaken consciousness just by being you. It's not that you're trying to intimidate, it's that your existence is a mirror, and when people see you, they either rise or retreat. So if people find you intimidating, scary, too much, or hard to read, that's not your burden, that's your power. You're not here to soften your edges for people who fear the sharpness of truth. You're here to shine in your own frequency and let the world adjust. As you continue your Sigma female journey, remember, your horror factor isn't about cruelty, it's about clarity. Your peace disturbs those who live in chaos. Your confidence shakes those built on insecurity. Your solitude haunts the codependent, and your authenticity terrifies the fake. So, own it, royal realms. Own every glance, every whisper, every look of unease you inspire. You are not a ghost to be feared. You are a force to be reckoned with. And trust me, the world isn't ready. But you are. Watch till the end. You just did. Now go walk into the next room like the earthquake you are. Ladies, if this resonated with you, if you saw yourself in every single shadow and light we just walked through, don't brush it off. Embrace it. Own it. Being a Sigma female isn't about trying to be different. It's about honoring who you are without apology. Let the world feel a little fear. Let them whisper. Let them wonder. Because horror, in the hands of a Sigma female, is just misunderstood power. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your favorite moment from this video in the comments. Share this with another Sigma queen who needs to hear it. Until next time, keep haunting the status quo. Royal realms, you are unshakable.